Evening all. We are live. So right now, this course is the intro closing screen. Yes. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. So not only is it me, it is my assistant. You can stand up.
Hello, my name is Kalia.
No names on the internet. No names on the internet. Okay.
Sorry.
Just say hi.
Hi.
And are you my assistant or my boss?
I'm your assistant.
Oh, okay.
Today we are going to do a serious focus today, and I have a couple announcements.
What announcements?
So, my first announcement is that I hope you're staying safe from the nasty coronavirus out there, because if you're...
And what's your other announcement?
And I've not finished with my first announcement.
Your first announcement's okay. What's your other announcement?
My other announcement is that when this stream ends and after you watch it, I want you to post a comment. And then Daddy might post something that will magically appear on this stream video.
What about like and subscribe? You want folks to like and subscribe?
You could put a heart.
You should let people know that they need to like and subscribe.
And be sure to like and subscribe. And
gonna get started, okay?
And if Daddy posts something on his live stream, then you that will magically appear on the screen. then you have to let us know if you found it by typing down below in the comments. And be sure to like and subscribe and give it a heart if you wanna.
Okay, have a seat. We're gonna get started. Okay, so right now the scope is parked. We are going to unpark, start tracking.
Okay.
We are going to pick a first calibration target.
So Daddy,
let's see. Let's pick something. Let's point it towards Capella. Let's see if we can get it to go towards Capella.
I guess we can just go towards Capella, I guess. So hopefully we can see what Capella looks like up close. So that way you don't have to wonder what Capella looks like up close. So the scope is already heading to Capella.
Now I'm running some long exposures right now. I'll go ahead and drop this down.
Okay. So if you're wondering...
This is just a simple auto stretch. I've not done my key point alignments yet, so we're going to go ahead and sync.
Okay, so if you're wondering... I'm just going to think before you mute.
What? What are you going to say?
Okay, so I'm going to say that if you're wondering why we are doing the serious focus, I want all of the pictures in this live stream to be all pretty and shiny and sparkly, just like Daddy wanted in focus. That's why we are going to do this serious focus every astronomy night. But some astronomy nights, I am going to allow Daddy just once to do the zoom around the sky. Just once I will allow him.
Okay, so right now we have
tomorrow
Capella
I will allow him once.
In the screen. I am going to yes, I know. I have chat.
Joel is like, good luck.
Now I am going to step outside and drop the Batmouth mask on there so we can get it in focus.
And
so I'm gonna mute the mic for a second.
Okay.
Okay, so we have the Batmouth mask, focusing mask in place. We're going to run our focus assistant. Drop this down. W2. We are pretty close. Let's go ahead and zoom in here.
Oh.
Yeah, we're pretty close. The air isn't perfectly stable. Then drop this down a little bit further.
So weird, I can't even stand looking at it.
Well, we'll get there.
So I can't look at it. So I can't look at Capella for a minute. But hopefully once Daddy fixed it, I will be able to look.
Let's wait for this to stabilize.
He's already waiting for the photo to stabilize.
Like I might need to bump this up.
Yep.
Now, right now, I am currently running a city light suppression and UV IR cut filter. That is so when I go to shoot in IR, when I shoot a couple targets in IR, we'll be able to see a distinct difference. We are bouncing back and forth a little bit. This is about as accurate as my my focuser can get. Oh, ignore this mess, the random mess. Okay.
You can ignore the glitch part.
Should be good enough. Go ahead and zoom back out. And I'm going to mute the mic for a second while I step outside and remove the mask.
Mute the mic.
Okay, focus mask out of the way. Part of the reason why I'm having to run back and forth is my focus mask is not automated,
Yep.
and I don't have secondary controls outside for the motor focuser that I built. So, all right, here we are. Got Capella.
I love his motor, folks. Oh,
Now, Capella is a double star, but its angular separation is well beyond what I'm going to be able to do to split it.
So I hope you guys have a good time watching this live stream. Already going live.
Yes, it is already live.
And welcome. And abide by our community guidelines.
You are so cute.
I'm a little nervous about this.
All right.
Oh my gosh, that's so bright.
Now, with what we got set up, like I said, it's a city light suppression and UBI or cut, and we will end up doing some comparisons later. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm waiting for, excuse me, I'm waiting for Orion Nebula, Messier 42, to come up out of the tree, still behind the trees, and we'll do a rapid stack.
Wait.
Hold on. We'll do a rapid stack in a wavelengths that we can normally see, and then I'll end up swapping out the filter and doing stacks in infrared only.
Dad's pretty serious when it comes to live stream.
Yes, I am.
But you know what, Daddy?
So what do you want to see, honey?
I want to see the friendly ghost nebula. But first,
You want to see Casper?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can do that. Let's head over there.
How come they call it Casper? How come they call it Casper the Friendly Ghost Nebula?
Oh, it's just a silly name they like to use. It actually has a proper name. You know, we will do a nice long.
But you know,
Hold on. Do an 8-second exposure at max gain.
what's a rapid stack?
Pardon me. And do a sync.
What's a rapid stack?
Rapid stack is where I do a bunch of shorter exposures.
Oh, that's what a rapid
at much higher gain.
Oh, if you guys are wondering what a rapid stack is, Dad has already told me, and you heard it. So that way you'll know what a rapid stack in astronomy is. Sorry, was I a little bit too loud?
Just a little bit. That's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I get energetic when it comes to astronomy debates and astronomy live stream.
Okay, so it is syncing, and it looks like my camera offset is 0.2 degrees. So the alignment I did earlier was actually pretty good. All right. Casper. And we'll just leave it at that. That is actually Messier 78. So we'll do M78. Casper, M78. Okay.
Okay. So
Let me make sure I have guiding on.
Okay. So if
All right. Connect all.
If you
Yes, I have an astronomy app. Okay, we'll start the guiding sequence.
Daddy, tell them what you think they're wondering.
What?
Tell them what you think they're wondering.
All right. So now we will start running with our first longer exposures. Drop this down to gain of 3,000. And let's see. Let's just try a 30-second.
Me kitty love astronomy.
And see where that comes in.
You know
So
what?
our first frame should be coming in here in about 20 seconds.
Every time when it comes to smart astronomy, Daddy, I'm just like, woohoo! Woohoo!
What?
How come a live stream and your tablet is right there and doing live stream?
Now we'll do an auto stretch.
And your tablet is doing the live stream.
You can see some nebulosity here. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. You make sure that. Okay. We can see some nebulosity here, but the exposure is still a little short. So I will extend the exposure. And it's green because I'm shooting in RAW right now. I'm not shooting in RGB. So 60. So 30 seconds is not enough. Bump this up to 60.
Okay, I'll wait just a second.
So we'll stop the auto stretch.
Ooh, so pretty.
Now this first 60-second frame should be coming in here in a couple seconds. And under my skies, things are a little dim. There's a lot of light pollution to see through, even with a light pollution filter. But let's see what guiding looks like. Should be able to push this a little bit longer. So let's push this up to 90-second exposure.
Never play it during the live.
Yes, I know.
How
much?
Get so excited.
I know. That's why sometimes we do astronomy, just you and me. We don't live stream it.
Dad.
Hold on a second. So the first 90-second exposure is coming in. Let's see how it does. 3, 2, 1. X stars, rendering. All right. Just sky balance and adjust the levels a bit.
Yes.
Find my dark. Looks like the skies are not exactly the greatest tonight. That's probably why I had a hard time getting polar alignment and focus nailed in. That's actually not uncommon for here. Generally, for those of you that do astronomy, uh, my my full width half maximum very rarely ever drops below about 3. I'll occasionally get a good night where it's nice, clean, stable skies, but in general, it's always a pain. As you can see, even with the light suppression, with the light pollution filter, a CLS filter, you still get a fair bit of glow in the sky. Like I said, not the best skies, but they should build up a little bit better. So we're about 4 frames in. Again, it looks like the skies are not exactly the greatest, which is a shame. Normally I can get some reasonably pinpoint stars. But we are seeing a little bit of nebulosity in through here. And normally this stuff takes hours to stack. But we will definitely not be doing that tonight. All right, so I'm gonna check Stellarium and see where Orion is. Hold on a second. Okay, so it looks like M42 is cleared enough for me to point in that direction. I'll go ahead and end this stack, and then we'll move over there. I'm making sure it's synced okay. But as far as the framing, it looks pretty good.
Do you like the look of the picture?
I haven't even started yet.
But I was just asking them if they like the look.
Okay. Let's start guiding.
Astronomy is my favorite thing. Astronomy is my favorite lesson of Daddy of life.
As you can see here, there's trapezium.
Yep, that's trapezium right there. But can you guys see it okay? Oh.
I think we can bump this up a little bit without blowing it out.
What do you mean without blowing it out?
Without making it so that you can't see trapezium, honey.
Oh.
Because there's such a big range of brightness in Orion Nebula that it's kind of hard to get the darker areas without making the lighter areas get so bright that they just disappear.
It's so bright that they just implode.
Yes.
And then that thing is gonna implode too. And then the whole photo will be destroyed.
All right, so let's live stack this in visual spectrum.
Yeah.
Set everything.
So guys, I hope you are having a nice stream.
All right.
Why do the stars inside that nebula look like they're exploding and imploding at the same time?
I don't know. You know, we might be able to bump this up a little.
Ooh. Whoa.
Reset this. See exactly how far we can push that.
Let's go. Oop.
My blacks are definitely black.
How come you don't want the bright areas to get so bright they disappear?
Because then that's no fun. Then nobody can see anything. Nobody can see the tiny bright point. We want to see everything.
The whole picture will be deleted if you turn up the brightness so high that the whole picture implodes.
That's pushing right about there.
Yep. What's with the red tabs?
That's because it said it couldn't find the stars.
What's with the green tabs?
Green tabs means it found the stars.
Stars. Found stars. Found stars. Not found stars. Found stars. Found stars. Not found stars. Ooh. Eat.
Big and pretty.
Stars. Round stars. Not round stars. Ooh. What's with the numbers and the periods above them?
Hmm?
What's with these numbers?
Oh, that's telling me what the sky looks like.
Oh!
Whether it's super sharp or not.
What if one of them are too high?
Then it won't give me that picture.
And the whole world, the whole astronomy world is gonna implode.
You're so cute. As you can see, we are picking up a little bit of the outer boundaries. But where this will get interesting is when I switch over to infrared.
What does 7.33 mean? I mean 7.34. Oh, whatever.
Oh, you're talking these numbers here?
Yeah.
That is what's called full width half maximum. That tells you how crisp, how close to being in focus you are. Looking at guiding, I think my guide scope's a little off, but
Stars, not bounce stars. Not bounce stars. Yeah.
yes, lots of fun.
I'm just having fun with you guys. Oh. I hope all of you guys are having fun with the little cute kitty, cat human, and the little cute and the grumpy bear who's always silly with me all the time. And is always serious when it comes to live streams. What's with the broken line?
Oh, that tells me where the adjustments are. Now, if I drop the mid-level down,
Ooh.
wait for my computer to catch up, just blowing out trapezium.
It's darker.
But we are picking up not a bad little bit of detail. But we are blowing out a bit. My stars are a little crooked.
Yeah, our stars are a little crooked even in the photos. Ooh.
Let's see what the auto stretch gives us.
The stars are so bright up close.
So that's the data that we're pulling in. Just barely hints of this outer structure here without blowing out the
whole
without blowing out the core.
Oh, so many fat stars! If one of those green lines are all the way up to the dotted line, then
it won't. Yeah, it won't give me
how you can tell you're not in focus.
No, it just means that the star's a bit soft. Either it's stretched out or there's a squiggly line or something like that. It'll just ignore it.
Like squiggly line at the bottom or maybe up there. Maybe like squiggly lines everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, so everything is going to be a squiggly line?
No. So we're only about 6 minutes in, and
we're not in focus.
And my gain level is actually pretty low. My camera goes from 100 to 5,000. I'm actually sitting at 625 games.
We're so lucky we're not on. We are very, Daddy, we are very lucky that we are not out of focus.
Yeah, Eric. Right now I'm shooting in. I'm shooting with a CLS and UV-IR cut, and we'll let this stack run for a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out there and swap out for the IR pass. I'm going to swap out for the IR pass, and then let it, and then do another stack with the IR pass.
Ooh, that sounds like a great idea.
Hmm? Well, if you want to go do something in your room, if you want to go play, it's okay.
Okay.
Say bye-bye.
Bye, guys, and be sure to remember to like and subscribe.
She is so much fun sometimes. So we'll let this go for a couple minutes, a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to swap out. What I'll do is I'll save the live stack so that we can compare the two. But while it is doing the stack for the next couple minutes, I'm going to go make myself some more coffee and smoke a cigarette. Right before I step out to smoke a cigarette, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump up the gain, try to shoot for something a little bit closer to an HDR-ish image. Let's wait for this first one to come in. Then again, like I said, we'll let it stack for a little bit longer. And what I'll do is I'll go out and I'll swap out to the infrared filter. Okay, so I'm going to pause the stacking and go and swap the filters out. I'm going to stop the stacking, go and swap the filters out for the IR, and then we'll start shooting in IR. Okay, so the first infrared image should be coming in. It will actually look very red, but when I go to stack it and balance it out, it'll end up going black and white. Even with this image here, you're still, you can start to see through this area here and out through here. Once I get the first one in, pull it up. There we go. Let's give that a little bit more. Let me see if I can pull up the color. There's the color one. As you can see, it does pick up a couple more stars. Let's see if I can scale this correctly. That should be pretty close. Let's move this down. See if we can do a transparency to align this. Now the camera's rotated slightly, but let's go. And as you can see right in here, you can barely see it in the color image. But in this one, it's rather clearly visible. You start picking up a star in here and in here and here, which wasn't there in the original color. And we're waiting for the first guided exposure to come in. and a satellite, of course. Now, if you do it in normal color, just plain straight up color, that's what it's going to look like. It's actually not going to balance out. That's about as close as you can get to a normal balance in shooting with infrared, just straight up infrared. So it is much easier to do this in mono. Now we'll switch back and forth between the two images. If you notice down around here, stars here that weren't there before, definitely were not there before. You'll also notice how this region here is noticeably a bit more transparent. So here we are with the color image. And here we are with IR. Now, as you can see with the IR, there are a lot more stars popping in than you'd see than we saw in the color image. And those are generally going to be carbon stars, or they're going to be stars that are only visible in the IR wavelengths through the dust and gas in the nebula. So now we have the inset in the upper right hand side, and you can see the difference in the number of stars that are showing through and that are visible compared to you have a number of stars here. You get some stars picking up here versus what you see over here in the color version. Now the funny thing is if you look at the core of the nebula here, you'll also notice that I'm nowhere near as blown out as the color image. I haven't even pushed it as far as the color image. So while it may be subtle, there are noticeable differences between shooting in the visible spectrum and shooting in infrared. I'm gonna head over to I think I'm gonna head over to Horsehead and see what we can see there, because that is a very dense dust and dust and gas region. Now I'm just making sure that we're synced correctly. Now the first frame should be coming in about 20 seconds. Once it gets close to the first frame coming in, I'll switch it over to live stacking. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting a little bit of reflection here. Just a hint of the Horsehead Nebula. And actually, right now, I'm at max gain with 90-second exposure, and my levels are pushed really hard. With the whole shooting in IR, it cuts out a lot of light. If anything, this stream was a little um, just playing around, having a little fun. It has been forever since I've done a live stream, so I am a bit rusty. I will probably end up doing a live stream tomorrow during the day. And pardon me. And that's to show one of the advantages of shooting an IR for shooting the moon during daytime, because it should be a nice thin little sliver, and should be able to get. I played around a little bit, and it does make a distinct difference. So I'll probably end up live streaming that tomorrow. We've been here for about an hour and 30 minutes, just kind of messing around, and I think we will wrap it up here. Again, to those who watch, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and share.